I feel like most people tend to label fats as either good or bad, but what does that actually mean from our diet? So there are two main types of dietary fat. So saturated fat, butter, animal fat, coconut oil, and unsaturated fat, so olive oil, peanut butter, avocado, basically. We naturally benefit more from the unsaturated fats. They help reduce cholesterol, support energy, build cell structure. They're going to help regulate hormones, and they also are crucial to help absorb fat-soluble vitamins. These do include essential fatty acids, so omega-3s and omega-6s, which the body can't make, so we need to get them from our food. Saturated fat isn't the villain though. It does help reinforce cell structure, so integrity of the cell, but the issue is quantity and context here, so it's not technically bad by default. You've just got to be a bit more aware of what you're eating to try and limit the saturated fat. The body can also make saturated fat for itself, so we're not as reliant on it from our diet. But too much over time, especially from things like fatty meats and butter, is going to increase the health risks later on in life. That is why balance matters quite a lot here. So if you've had a fry up in the morning, for example, it's going to be smart to then eat lean meat, nuts, fish for the rest of the day to keep your saturated fats low. The only fat I think that is truly needed to be avoided are artificial trans fats. So these come from processed foods, hydrogenated oils, so spreadable butters, margarine, pastries, processed meats, that sort of thing. And unlike the others, they have absolutely no biological benefit and are linked to a really high disease risk later on in life. So avoid artificial trans fats at all costs, limit your saturated fats, and be generous with your unsaturated fats.